Hey, thanks for tuning in to the Branding Your Business podcast. I'm Santos McKenna, a personality test lover and Floridian turned Californian, and I want to help small business owners check branding off their to-do list. I come at this differently than most people who coach small business owners because I do it through the lens of branding. I'm not someone who got an MBA and then networked my way into launching a business with some school buddies. Nope. I'm an accidental business owner. I've always been creative. I borrowed my sister's DSLR camera and started photography when I was 16 years old, but I didn't want to go to art school because it didn't seem practical to me at the time. I knew I wanted to do community work, so I got a degree in organizational communications and spent the first season of my career working at a nonprofit organization in downtown San Francisco. After a few years, though, I could see the good we were doing in the community, but something was off. I was anxious, depressed, sleep-deprived, and nutritionally deficient. And I knew I wanted to spend my time in a way that felt aligned with all the parts of me. I wanted to have a career that made me feel alive. I knew I wanted to spend my time making beautiful things and loving people well. This is me tapping into my values and wanting to serve others with similar values. I was branding my business even before I knew I was. Because branding is leadership. It's creating and spending time in ways that feel aligned with yourself, and thus creating a business that will create and impact the world in a way that aligns with your values. I use my 16 plus years of experience as a creative professional and community organizer to help small businesses like yours create a profitable brand you and your clients will love. You are already doing amazing things with your business, and I'm here to help you optimize it through branding so that it feels value aligned and meets the needs of your target audience. Maybe you focused on your branding before. If you looked into branding already, you already know that it can be time-consuming. So many parts of your business that need to be injected with branding. It can also be overwhelming. There's a lot of advice from marketing gurus. There's an avalanche of pieces of software that make it easier. It can also be costly. There are branding agencies that charge 6 figures to help businesses get their branding off the ground. But I promise you, it doesn't have to be this way. As a brand coach and brand photographer, I've helped hundreds of small business owners like you by approaching branding one step at a time. I make it my mission to leave you confident, resourced, and inspired. Now that you're tuning into this podcast, here's what you can look forward to. Solo shows that dig deep into branding and marketing tactics, expert interviews with professionals sharing their brand story, and coaching episodes where we get to help elevate someone's brand right on the podcast. You can also follow me over on Instagram. You can find me at ComePlum. You'll see things like my silly dog with an underbite and my husband, who we affectionately like to call the Spa King, trapezing around town, trying to find the best pastries in San Francisco. Thanks for tuning in. Let's give you the tools so you can brand your business.